Fan Play Sports Ruler 2019 World Cup Special Quiz. It's been almost 1 year, exactly 1 year in fact. That very moment when England won the World Cup for the first time ever, I was there at Lords. It was absolutely fantastic. No one could have predicted such a finish to the World Cup. Today I have with me Mr. Louis Mariano, the head coach of Elite Cricket Academy, and has also coached the Junior Super King side. Louis sir, thank you so much first of all for joining us.
Thank you, Bhagati. Pleasure joining you today. Hi, everyone.
So guys, today is all about 2019 World Cup. It's a World Cup special quiz. Going to coach today. Thank you so much, Fan Play and Sports Ruler, for the opportunity. I hope it's going to be an interactive and fun-filled session in the evening. Right. So, what are we up to today? Do you have any idea? Any guess? Louisa, can you hear
Yes.
me? Can you
Yes.
guess what are we up to today? Can you guess?
What are we up today?
Yeah, what are you going to do today? Do you have? Can you just think of something? The quiz, the questions that we are going to ask.
No, I don't have any idea. Everything is left to you only. I don't know what you're
Right.
going
So
to
we
ask
have a lot
for.
of people here who have joined us. Vishnu Rekha, Rajendra, Sarandar, Sai Mihir, Adin Ananta Ramakrishnan, Srinivas Lela, Adin Ramakrishnan again, Raj Quiz, Prabhu Sundar. So there are a lot of people here who are ready for the quiz. Thank you so much, guys. We'll still wait for a couple of minutes for more people to join in. Today, it's been 1 year since England lifted the World Cup. So, Louis, what comes to your mind when you think of that final, sir? What strikes you first?
The first thing that comes to my mind, I was very disappointed at New Zealand losing. I thought New Zealand, New Zealand is one team which is always not a top side, but they bring their A game to World Cup. They always make it to the playoffs somehow. And they play well as a team. There are no great players on the side except for maybe Kane Williamson and very few to name actually. But still, they make it to the playoffs almost every single time. So I always wanted them to win this time. Actually, they were in a very good position to win. Somehow they managed to lose the match.
Right.
I thought England was very lucky to win. Yeah, but it looks like England was more desperate than New Zealand to win the World Cup.
But sir, I felt England deserved to win the title, sir. Given the way they had played the cricket right throughout the World
See,
Cup, the brand of
England
cricket
deserved
that
to.
they displayed on the field.
Yeah. England was a top side, no doubt about that. Their bowlers were bowling really well. Their batsmen were in top form. It was a good all-round
Right.
side. This is the best ever World Cup side for England. There's no doubt.
That's why they lifted the
I'm
cup,
not
isn't
saying
it?
that it's not a good side, but I somehow my heart was with New Zealand.
Right. And that's why they won the World Cup eventually.
Maybe because they beat India also.
Right. Sir, we will go ahead with the quiz, sir.
Yeah, we can go ahead. Yeah. Hi.
So, guys, we have got about 50 people watching here. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to this special quiz. There were a lot of people saying hi, hello, sir. Thank you so much, guys. So, I request you all to take this seriously, of course, in a fun way. I want you guys to take some paper or notebook, whatever it is, because it's going to be real fun out there. You guys are going to do a lot of work. I'm sure So here are the quiz rules. The ICC World Cup 2019 special quiz, the fan play sports work special quiz rules are here. So we're going to have 20 questions overall for the evening, 10 straightforward questions, 10 photo questions in an alternate manner. I repeat, we're going to have 20 questions. We'll have 10 straightforward questions and 10 photo questions in an alternate manner. I'll be saying the first question, and the second question will be put out in the community tab of the Sports World YouTube channel. All you need to do is type the answers in the comment section. For example, a straightforward question, you should have to type the answers in the comment section of the live feed. Each photo question will be posted in the community tab. You'll have to go to the community tab and answer the question in the comment section of a particular post. I repeat this again. We have 20 questions, 10 straightforward questions, 10 photo questions in an alternate manner. I'll be asking the straightforward questions. The photo questions will be put out in the community tab of the Sports Ruler YouTube channel. Each photo question will be posted in the community tab, and you have to answer the question only in that particular post. You have 1 minute to answer the straight questions, and you have 2 minutes to answer the photo questions. So what's in store for the participants? There are a few surprises in between here and there during this live quiz, that's for sure. 3 lucky winners will get an exclusive wearable fitness kit from FanPlay. So guys, try to answer as many questions as possible. Never know, this could be your lucky day. Guys, all ready? Can I see yes, 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 yes in the comment section, please? Yes, Raj K, one doubt. Yes, please. Raj K has a doubt. Please ask all your doubts in the comment section before we get into the quiz. Are you guys ready? Shall we start the quiz? Rules clear? How to go to the community tab? Good question. Sir, Louis sir, first we'll answer this question and then we'll go to the next question.
Yeah, okay.
So, you log into the Sports Ruler YouTube channel, you go into the YouTube channel, you see home, you see videos, you see playlists, and then the fourth tab is the community tab. Just go at the top of the main bar, you will see home, videos, playlist, and community. You already see a post quiz alert. You already see a invite post there. You can see comments also in that. Right. So we start the quiz. So the ICC World Cup 2019 special quiz is all set to get underway. Here's the first question. That's the one. Louis sir, I request you to
Yes.
answer it at the very end. Your
Okay,
guess
okay,
will be
okay.
the
All
final
right.
guess.
Yeah, yeah, okay, all right. No,
Right.
my boys will do a better job than me. See, it's almost a year. I think boys are a
As
lot
always, sir, as
smarter.
always, your boys have been doing great on the field as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, guys, good luck, guys. Here is the first question. Who smashed the most number of sixes in the 2019 World Cup? I'm looking at just one name. Who smashed the most number of sixes in the 2019 World Cup? Your time starts now. Louis, there are a lot of sixes and fours. Start commenting it in the comment section, guys. You can answer in the comment section of this live feed. I think it's in the top chat. We're getting some answers. Arya Rakesh, Rohit Sharma, Raj K. Harsha. I'm Morgan. I'm Morgan. Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma. I'm Morgan. Gay. That's a different answer that we have got. Rohit Sharma. I'm Morgan. Top the list for now. Ben Stokes. Good guess. I'm Morgan. 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 Well, they're getting a lot of Morgan. Nisham. What? Jimmy Neesham. That's a different guess. I guess time up. Time up, guys. Time up. Time up. Rohit Sharma, Ian Morgan. Time up. Ramnath Shankar, Niharika Raina, Srinivasan V. Ian Morgan. Time up, guys. Thank you so much. Time up. So, Louis, sir, your guess, your answer.
Must be in Morgan. I think in one particular game he hit a lot of sixes.
So, not sure about the number.
I don't know the exact number, but I think it's Ian Morgan only.
And Niharika Raina has said, sorry, Ian Morgan. And the answer is Ian Morgan. You guys have done great. Louis, sir, 1 mark to you. This is an easy question. Sir, can you guess what was the match which he scored 17 sixes against which opponent he scored 17 sixes in a single innings? Guess the opposition, sir. Against which country did he 17 sixes?
Kavin Rajesh has already mentioned it.
Afghanistan, Kavin Rajesh. Yes, Kavin, you are so right, Kavin. Ian Morgan hit 22 sixes in the entire World Cup. He hit 17 sixes against Afghanistan in a single game. He scored 148 runs of just 71 balls. In fact, 17 sixes means he's got 102 runs, sir. Yes, your boys must be asking you, sir, can I also hit 17 sixes in a game?
It's impossible. You can't. That's a big number. See, at this stage, boys, if they hit one sixes or even two sixes, that's actually good. You don't see
So, right.
that many sixes at this level.
Yes, I get it. So we're going to the next question. The first photo question of the evening. I request you guys to go to the tab of Sports Source YouTube channel. I'm going to upload an image as I speak. I'm going to upload an image right now with the question. Answer that question in the comment section of that particular post. And that question is yes. Guys, the post is up in the community tab. We have the second question, the photo question is out in the community tab. I request you guys to go have a look at it and then answer the question. Refresh your page if you think you're not able to see the post. Just refresh once, go to the home page and come back to the community. I'll give you 10 to 15 seconds time for this drill. Sir, I'm a lenient quiz master, sir.
Okay.
Are you guys able to see the second question? Can someone comment? Yes. We need comments in this particular post, guys. A lot of people have commented in the live stream. I request you guys to go there and comment in that particular post. Can you guys please post your answers in the comment section of the community tab?
Sridhar Srinivas, England. He looks like an easy question.
Yeah, we've got a lot of comments. We've got a lot of comments.
it's a very
South
easy question.
Africa. Jagdish Kumar has said South Africa. England, 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 England. A lot of people have said England. Jagdish Kumar has said South Africa. I think time up. 2 minutes done. Thank you so much, guys. 2 minutes done. Loser, what's your answer?
England. Obviously.
I am going
I
with this.
got I got to know only in the afternoon.
So you're going with the public opinion or you know the answer?
No, I know the answer. No, I know the answer. England. I got to know only in the afternoon today.
Yes, the answer is England. You guys are right, except for Pragdish Kumar who said South Africa. As per ICC's home and away rule, India needed to have a different jersey for the game against England. That was the reason why they came up with that orange jersey, and Virat Kohli unveiled it during the pre-match conference. So, good work, guys. Well done. Good work, guys. Guys are actually doing pretty good. Good questions. A lot of people have come up with the right answers. Good stuff. This. So the quiz master needs to come up, I think, with some tough questions. Right. Who was the fielder who threw the ball to run Martin Guptill out in the final ball of the super over of the 2019 World Cup final? This is the third question. Name the fielder who threw the ball Martin Guptill out in the final ball of the super over of the 2019 World Cup final. The time starts now. Started getting some on. Started getting some answers. A lot of people have commented. Jason Roy, Jason Roy, Jason Roy. Trent Bolt, Ben Stokes, Ben Stokes, Ben Stokes, Joe Root, Barstow, Neesham. I wonder how Neesham run Guptill out. He was batting at the non-striker.
Has to be an
Guys, I asked
England
the
fielder.
fielder. I asked the England, not the non-striker. He had to run too for that ball. Good work, guys. Great going, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Need some more answers, James. James Mason, Barstow. Don't think anyone answered Josh Butler. Barstow, Guptill, Roy, Ben Stokes. Barstow, Roy. Time up, guys. 1 minute up. Well, pretty much a lot of you guys have got the right answer. Sir, your guess, your take?
My guess. Jason Roy.
Yeah, Jason Roy. It is Jason Roy came up with that throw. Sir, interestingly, I had to my left a couple of New Zealand former cricketers, and to my right, I had Monty Panesar right throughout the game.
Okay.
So Martin Guptill kept running twos and twos and twos right throughout that. There were two, three instances where Guptill actually ran pretty fast, but that particular ball, he had to face the ball and then run.
Okay. Okay.
So it was he who hit the ball, and when he tried to come back to the second, he got out. So there are a lot of people who kept saying that had Guptill been at the non-striker sense, he would have made it any which way. And a lot of Indian fans kept saying never to get out just because he ran Dhoni out.
See, he dives very well. So he's a tall man. If he dives, he's going to have a long reach. So if he
Right.
gets a little closer, also he can easily dive and reach. If he's too far away, only it becomes difficult for him.
An interesting point, sir. Kane Williamson in post-match conference, in fact, told that Guptill, despite not being in the great form, was sent in just because he could run fast. He was the fastest runner between the wickets in the New Zealand team. That's why they came up with the strategy of sending Martin Guptill and James Neesham. So they
Okay,
knew pretty
okay,
well
okay.
that someone had to run fast. So the strategy
Okay,
was
okay.
to run twos.
But see,
Right. So fourth
but
question. Yeah.
see, see, when it comes to super over, see, batting second is a huge advantage.
Right.
There is no denying the fact that batting second is such a big advantage. Okay, see, first team. See, the thing is when you start your innings, when the team that bats second, when they start their innings, it's pretty much clear whether they are going to win or they are going to lose. Okay, so
Right.
if there are too many runs to get, it becomes difficult for them. If it's too less to get, they know they just have to tap and run. That's it. Okay, it's a big advantage batting second in a super over. I think something should be done about that. It's such a big
Right.
advantage batting second. See, in this case, I think they lost it, New Zealand, but I still feel that it's a big advantage batting second. Because the
Okay.
result is pretty much known. No, see, if it's within 10 runs, it's very gettable. If it's beyond some 15 runs, it's little more difficult. So yeah, so you bat in a way where you have nothing to lose. Okay, so batting second is you have a very good idea of how to go about things when you bat second. Either you have to go from ball one, or either you just bat 4 or 5 balls, finish the match and come. So batting second is a huge advantage. Something should be done about that. Maybe they should have 2 overs, 1 hour. First team bats 1 hour, second team bats the second over. Something like that. They have to change it up a little bit. But
Some
the team
different
batting second has
suggestions
a huge
about the
advantage.
ICC.
Huge advantage. That stat should be very interesting. You take the super overs in total and check which team won the most. Whether the team that batted first or the team that batted second. That'll be a good data to have. Hello. Yeah, yeah. I'm able to hear Bhagi.
Right. Right. So we go on the we move on to the fourth question. It's a photo question. Guys, please go on to the community tab. I'm going to upload the question in just a second. And uploading this question. The fourth question of this World Cup special quiz. It's a photo question to you guys, and it's there. You guys can have a look at it. What happened here? Something unique happened during this dismissal. Do you guys remember this dismissal first? The time starts now. 2 minutes to answer this question. It's up in the community tab. Looking at an answer. We've got three answers. Satya 1996. Ball went to the boundary after hitting distance. Ball went for a six after hitting the bails. Raj K. Kalpana, yes. Bails gone for six. Third, we got three comments, three answers. Bales gone for six. Ball went for six after hitting the bales. Ball went to the boundary after hitting the stumps. Was a lot of few answers here with the live chat as well. Again, Ananta Ramakrishnan. Ball went to the boundary. Jayan RK. Overthrow. Jayan RK. Ball hits on top of the stumps and goes for six after hitting bales. Children VK 18. I said overthrow. It's a bold. Jafra Archer cleaned up Shoma Sarkar. We got an answer as overthrow. Tamil children, please read the question again. Sean Karthik. Ball hit stumps and went for six. Ball hits and went for four. Ball hit the stump and went for six. Ball went for six after hitting the stumps. Thank you so much, guys. Time up. 2 minutes over. Got a lot of answers. And most of you again have got it right. Spot on. So what happened here? Soumya Sarkar, the Bangladesh opener, missed the ball. It was a beauty of a delivery from Jafra Archer. The ball clipped the bails and it went over the rope right behind the keeper's head. Right above, right over the keeper's head. Straight behind. I've never seen that. Sir, have you seen anything like that on a cricket field, sir?
I've seen the bales travel very far, but I haven't seen anything
The
like this.
ball,
Ball hitting the stump, then clearing the boundary. The shows the speed of Geoffrey Archer.
in fact, interestingly, the ball was delivered at about 143 kilometers per hour.
143 kilometers.
And
Okay.
Nasser Hussain on air termed it a bail trimmer.
See, the thing is, the thing here is, see, ball that is bowled on a length. Okay, that ball is much faster than a short ball. The same speed, it
Right,
might show the same speed, but the ball that is bowled up is much quicker off the pitch.
right.
So even with
And
143 also, it will be really quick only because of the length. Because he is
Jafra
bowled,
Archer
that means
is
the ball has been up.
and Jafra Archer can bowl a heavy ball, right, sir? At times he can rattle the batsman, right? With this, no, if he doesn't
No,
look like someone who's going to come and tear away a fast ball. He runs in gently and then he bowls a heavy ball. He can clock 90 miles an hour like that, isn't it?
Yeah, because because of the technique that he has. He has a 100% perfect fast bowling technique.
Right,
100% perfect his technique. It can be used as a role model. His bowling, his run up, his delivery stride, and everything. You can take it as a. He can be a role model bowler for anybody to
right,
copy. He's a front on bowler. It's a pakka front on action. Actually, everything is perfect. If you take it out, if you take it by parts and if you take it in parts, it will give you a perfect bowling action for you.
right.
That is why he generates so much speed with such a simple action, because his technique is so good and it's 100% correct. Jofra
Right,
Archer.
sir. So the next question, we go on to the fifth question. Two Indian cricketers got injured during the 2019 World Cup. Who were they and who replaced them? I'm looking for four names here. Just four cricketers. Two Indian cricketers got injured during the 2019 World Cup. Who were they and who replaced them? I'm looking at four names. Time starts now. Bhuvi and Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan, Sai Mingham. Guys, I'm looking at four names, not two. I'm looking at four names. Two guys got injured and two guys replaced them. Jay Shankar, Shikhar Dhawan. One Shankar, Bhuvi, Dhawan. Shankar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan was replaced with Jay. Shikhar Dhawan replaced by Rishabh Pant. Jay Shankar was replaced by Mayank Agarwal. Jay Shankar, Shikhar. Niharika Raina says Shikhar Dhawan was replaced by Rishabh Pant. Jay Shankar was replaced by Mayank Agarwal. Jayanti Jai Shikhar. Agarwal Shankar Dhawan. Shikhar Jay Shankar. Bhuvneshwar Kumar Mohammad Shami. Out Dhawan Vijay in Pant Agarwal. Arya Rakesh. Bhuvi Dhawan Pant Shami. Amya Vijay Kartik. Dhawan and Shankar. Kedar Jadhav Vijay Shankar. Pant Shankar Dhawan Bhuvi. Oh, got a lot of names. Time up, guys. Time up, guys. Lots of good guesses. Good answers, some perfect answers as well there. The right answer is Shikhar Dhawan suffered a thumb injury after his 100 against Australia and was replaced by Rishabh Pant. Vijay Shankar was ruled out of the 2019 World Cup with a toe injury and was replaced by Mayank Agarwal. Shikhar Dhawan, Rishabh Pant, Vijay Shankar, Mayank Agarwal. If you guys had these four names, then you were spot on. Good job, guys. A lot of people have said Bhuvi Shami. So, some interesting answers as well, guys. Good stuff. Keep doing this. You guys are doing great. Most of you guys are getting it right. Now we have a prize video, a message from an Indian cricketer who was part of the 2019 World Cup. It's going to be up in the community tab for you guys. Just about 10 seconds. I'm uploading it right now. Go listen to him. Like there's some network issue. Just worked out. We have a solid back-end team that's actually working right now to get all these things up and running. So we have a video from an Indian cricketer which we'd like to share with you guys. Soon it will be up. So we'll move on to the sixth question, which is a photo question that will be up in the community page now. And the question, yes, the photo is up. You can visit the community tab, refresh your screens. The image has been uploaded. Let's check it. Yes, it is out. Guess the person and what was his role in the 2019 World Cup. Guess this person and what was his role in the 2019 World Cup. I'll give you a clue. He's a former South Africa cricketer and was part of the famous 1999 World Cup semi-final between Australia and South Africa. He was part of that match. Guess this cricketer. Richardson. Richardson commentator Richardson. We got a lot of responses saying Richardson commentator. Let's see. Let's get Steve Elworthy, match referee Chris Broad. Richardson was a commentator. Guys, you guys are guessing the names. Also want to know what was his role in the ICC World Cup 2019 World Cup. What was his role? ECB President, England coach Dave Richardson. He was a commentator, match referee Chris Broad, Steve Worthy Satyanarayan, 1996. Steve Elworthy, Abhinav Kannan. Got some good answers, some good guesses as well. Dave Richardson, very good guess. South African. So time up, guys. Time up, guys. Thank you. ICC CEO Richardson. Excuse me. Lance Klusner. Richardson. Sir Louisa, your guess.
I think it's C. Valvadi, but I don't
Okay.
know his role in the World Cup.
So the answer is
C.
Steve
Valvadi.
Elworthy. You guys are right. He was the 2019 World Cup's tournament director. Satyan 1996 I said MD of World Cup. He was not the MD Satyan, he was the tournament director. Excuse me guys, have some water. So I actually met him before the final. I spoke to him at length over various issues. The biggest issue that they faced was the weather threat. Three matches were abandoned the first 15-20, and the India-Pakistan match, that was a rain-curtailed game as well. So there's a lot of pressure on the ICC. There's a lot of matches were abandoned. Whether had its whether had its impact right at the start of the tournament. So Steve Alworthy was talking about all of that. And of course, he said that he had finally moved on emotionally from the 1999 World Cup defeat, from that exit. So the seventh question, guys. This is a straight question. Mohammad Shami became the second Indian to take a hat trick in World Cup history. He achieved this feat against Afghanistan. Name the three batsmen. I want the names of three Afghanistan batsmen. Your time starts now. Last three balls of the match. Shami's hat trick. I want
A
three
difficult
names,
question.
three Afghanistan cricketers. User,
Very difficult question, Bug.
it's a 10-mark question.
Nabi Rashid Mujib. Nabi Rashid Mujib. I'm here.
So, Nabi Rashid Mujib. Nabi Mujib. Nabi Mujib Daulat Ashraf Khan. Mujib Rashid. Nabi. Everyone's getting one name right. Muhammad Nabi. Everyone's getting Nabi. Spot on. Najib. So Nabi Mujib Daulat. Nabi after Mujib. Time up, guys. Yeah, Rika, Raina, Muhammad Nabi, after Balam, Mujibur Rahman. But I said time up. Sorry, my friend. People, yes, I understand the sincerity in writing the full, but you guys can be fast as well by writing it, writing the second name or the first name. It's probably the second name. Nabi Mujibur Rahman, Aftab Alamin. Guys, thank you. And the right answer is Muhammad Nabi, Aftab Alam, and Mujibur Rahman. These are the three
Who
guys.
got it right?
I think some two, three people got it right, sir. There are people who got it right. Niharika Raina got it right. Then you have Raja Rama Subramaniam Gopalan was got it right. Though the order is missing, but still the names are right. Good job, guys. I thought people might actually miss, but a lot of people have said Mohammad Nabi because he played well in that game. So that is the seventh question. We move on to the eighth question. It's a photo question. Get to the community page, guys. You have an interesting question in store. I'm going to upload it right now. It's up. Just your screen, please refresh your YouTube page. You'll be able to see that. I hope you guys are able to see it. And,
Yes. This is
great. Your time starts now. England won the 2019 World Cup with the boundary comeback rule. How many boundaries did England and New Zealand score respectively, including the super over in the match? England, New Zealand, and the boundary count. That's what I'm looking at here as an answer. England 26. England 26. You started answering the questions. Come on, guys. This was the number of the tournament. Of all the games, numbers, it came down to these two numbers. Basically, boundaries. So, running short. Time up, guys. 2 minutes up. 2 minutes up. We've got quite a few answers here. God's K, England 26, New Zealand 17. Sorry, Nikhil, 17 and 18, 22, 14, 33, 37. Six comments. Now, Raina 26, 17, God's K 26, 17, 24, 16, 26, 17, 24, 17, 18. And the correct answer is England 26, New Zealand 17. So the image that you guys are seeing here is the scorecard
Rajendra
that
Sarangadar has got it right.
yes, we got it right. So this was a scorecard that we got just outside
Dakshinamurthy also has got
stadium
it
or
right.
inside, just outside the press box. I have this with
Sriramuru
me.
got it right.
This is the prize possession that I have from the final, and I had to fill the entire form myself. The entire scorecard was filled by me. We just gave this. That's how the final scorecard looked, and there's actually no space for the super over here. So we go on to the ninth question. It's a direct question again. Ravindra Jadeja almost pulled it off for India with his dashing knock against New Zealand in the semi-final. We all know, we all saw his celebrations. It was an outstanding innings. How many matches did Ravindra play in the 2019 World Cup? That's the I'm looking at just a digit, a number. How many matches did Ravindra Jadeja play in the 2019 World Cup? The time starts now. 6. Sai Undir has now answer 6. Atil Antana question 2. Srijay Srinivas 2. Vinod Kumar 1. Vinit 2. Shane Francis 2. Arya Prakash 3. Subramanian Ramachandran 1. Santana Lakshmi Arvind 8. Raj RK 1. First match 3 3 4 3 3 3. Kate Guru 10. Kavin Rajesh 3. Jayanti
10. It's only 9 matches only there.
good one, sir. Good spot, Louis, sir. Well done, sir. Tamil Selvan BK 1877. Dakshinamurthy 3. Satya 1996 2. Ganesh Santanaraman 2. Selvam Siddhar 8 matches. Time up, guys. Time up, guys. Louis, sir. Your answer.
I am not sure. It's a wild guess. I think it's 2 only.
Those who said 2 are right. He played only 2 games, one against Sri Lanka at Leeds, and the other one was the semi-final match against New Zealand. He played only 2 games in the entire World Cup, but he came up with some brilliant performance on the field as a substitute fielder right throughout the tournament. Ravindra Jadeja. Next one, the photo question. So please get into the community tab. Your question is ready. Loading it. Yes, it is ready, I guess. Please get into the community tab. You guys will see an image. Please answer the question right there. The time starts now. I'm heading to the community page just to look at the comment section.
I think it's a tough one for the boys. Most of them will get it wrong.
These two former New Zealand cricketers, the clue is these two were part of the New Zealand playing 11 in the 1999 World Cup semi-final match against Pakistan. Name these two former New Zealand cricketers. Got just one chance for now. I'm going to see just one company. Roger Subramanian Gopalan has said Roger Toos, but I want the other name as well. Not sure whether this is right or wrong, but I need two names to first validate the answer. One name isn't enough. I'm looking at two names. Name these two cricketers.
Give some clues, Bob.
Right. The one on the right was the highest wicket taker of the 1999 World Cup. Jeff Crow, Jesse Ryder, Jayant RK, Shane Bond, Jeff Srinivasan V, Roger Toos, and Jeff Allett. Jeff Crow and Jesse Ryder. I think they went by this. Jeff Crow, Jesse Ryder. That's an interesting guess. Roger Toos, Rose Taylor, Rajasekhar Rajamanikam, Ganesh Santanaraman, Scott Styris, Jeff Allett, Jeff Crow, Jesse Ryder again. Guys, time up, guys. Time up. So got some interesting
Yeah, they got it
answers.
right.
Jeff
No,
Crow
four
there.
four
What did you
of them
say?
got it right. Four of them
Yeah.
got it right. Four.
So which is a
Not
pretty
bad.
good guess, I guess. So the right answer is Roger Toos and Jeff Allett. These two cricketers were part of the 1999 World Cup semi-final against Pakistan. Allett was the joint highest leading wicket taker of the 1999 World Cup alongside Shane Warne. In fact, he took 20 wickets in 9 games at an economy of 3.70. Roger Toos, on the other hand, was in the top 10 for the most number of runs scored in the tournament. He scored 318 runs in 9 matches, with an average of 79.5. These two, there at Lords with their families, supporting New Zealand right throughout, and then benched over 6. When he, when, he, when he made an attempt to reach the crease, he hit that beautiful 6. Martin Guptill hit his bat here, hit the bat, and it went for an overthrow 4. That moment, Roger Toos and Jeff Allett, they were speechless. Literally, they were speechless. They were terribly upset and disappointed. They did not know what was happening. So was I. Everyone in the crowd didn't understand what was happening, what was going on at that moment. These two guys thought New Zealand had the match in the bag. So the 11th question, we move on to the 11th question. Straightforward question, guys. Who are the two on-field umpires in the 2019 World Cup final? I'm looking at two names. Who were the two on-field umpires in the 2019 World Cup? Time starts now. I'm looking at two names, two on-field umpires. They came under a lot of scrutiny, a lot of criticism as well at the end of the final. I'm looking at two names. Kumar Dharmasena, Kumar Dharmasena, Kumar Sharman, Dharmasena, and Erasmus, Kumar Dharmasena, and Kumar Sharman, Dharmasena, Arya Rakesh, Sai Mihir, Radhika Tirumalai, Kumar Dharmasena, Erasmus. Time up, guys. Great stuff. Everyone got it right. Well done, guys. Well done. Everyone got it right. I think there's a lot of people had Kumar Dharmasena and I think the dictionary, the auto mode got on, I guess. Spelling mistake and a lot of errors. Dharmasena and Marai Erasmus. So these were the guys who officiated on the field during that high voltage final. The question is a photo question. It's a special photo, one which I really like. I'm sure you guys would enjoy this photo. You guys would admire this photo for some time, at least for a few seconds. Just so I'll give 10 seconds for that. You guys can see what's happening here. So the post is up. You guys can go to the community tab of the channel. Yes, it was a special occasion for sure. What was this all about? I'm looking at a straight clear answer. It can be just a word, it can be a hashtag, you can just narration of the incident. Your time starts now. Who is it? Now
Yes.
getting some answers. The boys keep speaking and Kohli laughing. The boys speaking and Kohli laughing. That's one answer that we've got. Looking at a different answer there. Of course, it's a boy speaking. As part of UNICEF program, children to hold a press conference before England match fundraising event. The child teaches Kohli press conference manager for Kohli. Some good guesses, guys. Some good guesses. Good guesses. The child teaches Kohli fundraising event as part of UNICEF program. Children to hold a press conference before England game. Satyan 1996 has come up with this answer. Fundraising event. And media manager for Virat Kohli. That's a good guess. One day for children. Boy versus Kohli. Boys and Kohli represented Australia. Kid questions Kohli, support children. Time up, guys. 2 minutes up. Who is that? Your guess, your answer.
Might be that UNICEF
So
fundraising
Satyan,
press conference probably.
exactly, sir. Spot on. Great guess, guys. You guys have been terrific actually in this special 2019 World Cup quiz. Satyan, brilliant answer. As part of UNICEF program to go the press conference before England match, though it was not the exact answer I was looking for, but the point was made clear. ICC, in partnership with UNICEF, came up with an initiative one day for children during the India England match. The money raised was used to support UNICEF's work for children in cricket playing nations. Skipper Virat Kohli answered a couple of questions from kids who turned journalists on the pre-match day. So there were two cute kids out there who were asking Virat Kohli some questions. It was wonderful to see, sir, actually. And Virat Kohli was so
Yes.
appreciative of the fact that they came up with some very good questions. He answered them. So that was a very light-hearted moment ahead of a very intense contest. So the 13th question, it's a straightforward question again. With 648 runs in 9 innings, Rohit Sharma was the highest run getter in the 2019 World Cup. With 648 runs in 9 innings, Rohit Sharma was the highest run getter in the 2019 World Cup. How many centuries did he score? All I want is just a number again.
Very, very easy question.
Very easy question. I answered the community tab. Sai Miners, excuse me if I had missed an answer. 5 5 UNICEF 5 5 5 5 5 5 5. Lot of fives, high fives. Jumanji 4 5 4 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 Someone actually took the pain of typing 5 centuries. Well done, Niharika. Used all the 1 minute 5 centuries, 5 centuries. I make it 5 5 5. Good stuff, guys. Time up. 5 is the answer. There were a couple of people who had said 4 2. Sorry, guys. That wasn't the right answer. 5 is the right answer. You guys are spot on here. 5 centuries. South Africa, Pakistan, England, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. He scored a hat trick of centuries. England, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. 3 on the trot. That was an outstanding tournament for Rohit Sharma. Sir, it was amazing to watch Rohit Sharma. The way he just kept on smashing those centuries. And against England, it was pretty difficult. The first 10 overs were pretty difficult for Rohit Sharma. He just had to see off the new ball. And then he came up with a sensational counter attack, sir. It never looked as if he was trying to bully the opposition. He just played. It was so easy to watch. It was so pleasing to watch. That was a break from Rohit Sharma. Sir. The
Yeah,
next
yeah. See,
question,
five
guys.
centuries. Five
Yeah.
centuries is just amazing. It's an amazing number. Your 5 centuries in a World Cup tournament, amazing number.
Just a minute, guys.
But had he contributed to 150 at least in that semi-final, would have won very easily. It was a very gettable score.
Right.
250 250 in modern day cricket is very achievable in any condition. We actually didn't bat well that day. And there's a big criticism that India hasn't won any ICC tournaments, big tournaments under Virat Kohli.
So your voice is not audible, sir.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear
Yeah,
me
yeah.
now?
Can you be a bit louder, sir?
Yeah, yeah. Yours is very clear. Your voice is
Right,
clear.
sir. So we'll head on to the next question, sir. It's a photo
Yes.
question, guys. Please get into the community tab as always, as you guys have been doing it. The next question, the 14th question, is out. Yes, it's up. The time starts now. Guess this legendary Pakistan cricketer. Just looking at the answer. A name. That's it. Guess this legendary Pakistan cricketer. I can understand your smile, Louis, sir.
It's going to be difficult.
I guess our guys will crack this, sir.
Probably
They have been too good
I'll
today.
be
Our
the only
participants have
guy
been
who
too
has
good.
seen him play. I'm the only guy who
Because
has
actually,
seen him
I
play.
myself was not sure whether I was approaching the right person. Thankfully, I ended up spotting him the person that he is. Didn't embarrass myself.
No answers.
There are some comments there, sir. There are some comments. Start getting some answers. Zahir Abbas, Javed Mendat, Mohammad Yunus, Zahir Abbas, Miandat, Raj K says Zahir Abbas, Zahir Abbas, Zahir Abbas, Zahir Abbas, R. Shikhar Monikam, Subramanian Ramachandra Abbas, Zahir Abbas, Zahir Abbas, Samya Ajay Katti, Aman Chalman VK in Zahir Abbas. Lot of people have said Zahir Abbas. Time up, guys. Time up. Amazing answer, guys. Zahir Abbas. It is Louisa. I told you, right? Our participants have been unbelievable. These days, I think I have to come up with some better questions from next time around, sir.
No, Zairaba is a difficult question to answer. You got it right.
Asif Iqbal, but all the guesses as well are pretty good. Javad Miandad, Asif Iqbal, all these guesses also are pretty good. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Zahir Abbas, it is a lot of people have said the right answer. Great stuff, guys. Great going. This is. I want to get one up, guys. Have been really. You guys have been getting it right. I need to get the better of you guys. Let me think if I have some tough questions. Right. So I met before going to the 15th question. I met Zahir Abbas after the World Cup final, right outside the London Eye. He was with his family. I guess he was with his family. It just gone past me. For a second, I was like, okay, is it Zahir Abbas? So I went back to him. I said, sir, how was that? And then I requested him for an interview right in London Eye. The journalist in me asked, took center stage there. I asked him for an interview right in front of the London Eye, and he spoke to me for 5 minutes, gave me a video bite as well, spoke about Rohit Sharma, and he left the smile. So that was an interesting meet there. It's a very quick chat, 5 6 minutes, but then one chat that I would always remember because of the place that it was shot. It was something that I never expected. The World Cup just got over. I went to the London Eye. I was like right on top of the London Eye. I was just coming down. I got down, and then I met this man. Zahir Abbas,
Is he staying
highest
in
test
England
score
only?
S2.
Is he a resident
I
of
think so,
England?
Zahir. I think he stays in England.
Okay.
I think so. So moving on to the next question, the 15th question. We all know it's an unforgettable that moment when MS Dhoni out. Final. Name the New Zealand fielder who was right next to the stumps and just let that powerful throw from Martin Bell hit the stumps direct. The keeper couldn't come to the stumps to collect the throw. There's one guy who was running in from short third man or sort of a backward point position. He ran in close to the stumps and did not receive that powerful throw from Martin Bell. Instead, he let the ball hit the stumps direct. I want the name of that fielder.
Martin
Time starts now.
Guptill made the throw. Who was
Yes,
next to the
I
stump?
want the name of the
The ball hit the
fielder
stump.
who did not receive that throw, who let that throw hit the stumps direct. Neesham, Grandma Martin Guptill, Tom Latham, Jimmy Neesham, Guptill, Colin DeGrando, Santner, Colin DeGrando, Latham, Grando, Guptill, Colin DeGrando allowed Martin Guptill's throw to hit the stumps. Neesham, Tom Blundell, Tom Latham, Colin DeGrando, Neesham. Time up, guys. Thank you so much. Time up. I think 50-50, sir. A lot of people got some wrong answers as well. Please give credit for me.
This is a difficult question. I thought you were going to name the fielder who threw the ball. This is a much easier question.
It was Colin D. Grant Home. It was Colin D. Grant Home. A lot of people have got it right again. Brilliant answers, guys. It was D. Grant Home, number 77 on the back. He ran in. I just wish he received that ball, sir. Had he caught the ball, had he tried to break the stumps himself, I think Dhoni would have made the ground, isn't it? He would have made the crease.
Yes, we'll still lots to get
It
after
was a
that
brilliant,
also.
yeah. So brilliant game awareness, match awareness from Colin de Grandhomme. He knew that only a direct hit was needed, and he just let the ball hit the stumps. So Colin de Grandhomme was the right answer. Next one is a photo question again for you guys. It's a pretty long answer, but try to keep it short. It can be even in bits and pieces kind of an answer. Shouldn't be a problem. But the photo is on its way. Head to the community tab. You guys will find the photo in about 10 to 15 seconds from now. Yes, the post has been created. You guys can visit the community tab. It's there for you guys to see. The 16th question. This picture was taken on the morning of the 2019 World Cup final, and there are lots of New Zealand and England fans out on the streets with such posters. Who from New Zealand need ticket? Of course, you need ticket to watch the final, but there are so many of them like this with such posters. Why so? What was the reason behind that? I'm looking at a very short answer as well. Lack of tickets. Can you guys elaborate on that? Giant RK, lack of tickets, of course. But why lack of tickets? There's a small history behind it. In fact, a New Zealand cricket also tweeted about a ticket issue there. 1 minute to go, guys. Indians bought all tickets thinking India will be in finals because Indians bought tickets thinking India will be finals. Ramya Vijay Kartik, Srinivasan B, Giant RK due to Indians. Well, let me go into the community tab and look at some of the answers as well there. Six comments. The tickets for the final ran out very quickly. Indians bought ticket thinking India would reach the final, but New Zealand went to the final, so fans were asking for tickets from Indians. The stadium was fully occupied, and New Zealand cricketers were not given opportunity to cheer the country. They gave preference to England. No Sai Mihir. I would say that was the reason. Let me say that Indian fans reserved tickets for finals but not qualified, so they are in need of ticket. Time up, guys. Time up, guys. Once again, you guys have been spot on. Well done, guys. The participants have been spot on. Ramya Vijay Kartik said it spot on. Indian fans had bought tickets in large numbers for the final, expecting India to play at Lords. But it didn't turn out to be the case. England and New Zealand played the final. New Zealand all-rounder Jimmy Neesham came up with a tweet requesting all Indian fans to resell their tickets so that New Zealand fans can watch their team in action. I went live. I was in Sportskeeda covering the World Cup. So I had a bunch of New Zealand and England fans going live requesting for tickets. A lot of people actually came to the ground. A lot of Indian fans and handed over their tickets to some of the TV fans. There was a great gesture from some of the Indian fans out there. But at the end of the day, a lot of New Zealand fans must have felt that was a real heartbreak. That was a disappointing evening for them. It would have been a real heartbreak for a lot of these key fans who waited for a long time to get their tickets, get into the ground, and then they saw their team lose in such a manner. So the 17th question. India had to 9 matches in the league phase of the 2019 World Cup, and one match was abandoned without a ball being. Who was the opposition? The time starts now. I'm looking at just the name. Against which opposition was India's match abandoned in the league stage? They had to play 9 games, but one of the games got abandoned. Got washed out. Looking at Pakistan. It was rain curtailed game against Pakistan. That much I can say. New Zealand, semis, New Zealand. NZ, NZ. Sai Mir says, Jumanji says New Zealand, Raj K says New Zealand. New Zealand at Bridge. New Zealand. Time up, guys. Thank you so much. And again, sir, who is there?
Yes,
99 out of 100 from the participants' side.
yes, correct.
New
Easy, easy
Zealand.
question.
It is New Zealand. Eventually, India lost New Zealand in the semi-final. Of course, that every one of us know. So the next question, the 18th one, we're coming almost to the fag end of this World Cup special quiz. We're on to the 18th question. So it's going to be up in a bit in the community tab. Upload the image. 18th question. Yes, 18th question. It's been uploaded. Yes, you go to the community tab and answer the question there. The time starts now. Yes, this cricketer who's signing autographs for fans, he's right in the middle. I want the name of this cricketer. He's a former India cricketer. Guess the name of this former Indian cricketer. Louis sir has the answer, I guess.
Yeah, he lives next to me.
W. Raman, W. Raman, W. Raman, W.
Next,
Raman, W. Raman. What's that?
he lives next to my house only.
W. Raman. Say hi to him, sir. Tell him, call him tonight and tell him that you're part of the quiz. Raman, you're part of the quiz, Raman.
I
W.
see him
Raman, W.
daily
Raman.
during my evening walk.
Time up, guys. It's a pretty easy one, I guess. W. Raman, it is head coach of the
Okay.
Indian women's cricket team. Was there in England. What's the semi-final between India and New Zealand? This was when he left the stadium after rain interruption. A lot of people around were taking selfies, busy signing autographs. So W. Raman is the next is a straightforward question again for you guys. Bangladesh all-rounder Shakib Al Hassan scored 606 runs in 8 matches, an average of 86.57. 606 runs, 8 matches, 86.5 runs, and it's not the end of the question. How many wickets did he pick in the 2019 World Cup? To go with the 606 runs, he picked up some X number of wickets. How many wickets did he pick in the World Cup? I'm looking at again a number. The number of wickets he took in the 2019 World Cup. Outstanding effort from Shakib Al Hasan, the all-rounder. He was literally taking them home single-handedly on certain occasions. 17, 16, Shakib. Yes, it is Shakib. I'm looking at an answer that's going to say the wickets he took, guys. 10 wickets, 16, 11, 16, 14, 16, 17, 11, 11, 10, 10. Vishal Karthik says 10. Arya Rakesh 16. Niharika Raina 11, 16, 17, 16, 16. 11, 10, 11, 11, 11. 11, 10, 10, 16, 14, 11, 13, 10. Time up, guys. Time up, guys. I think I got this one, sir. A lot of people got it wrong.
Yes.
User, I got this one right.
This is a
There are people
difficult
who
question.
still went on to say the right answer. It is 11 wickets, 606 runs, 11 wickets, including a fifer against Afghanistan. It was a dream tournament for Shakib Al Hasan. 606 runs, an average of 86.57, 11 wickets. Right, we are down to the final ball of this T20. This is it, guys. The last question of this ICC World Cup special quiz, powered by Fan Play. It's a photo question. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes for this. It's a special question. Just going to upload it in a bit. And the final question is has been posted. Yes, guys, the final question has been posted. You guys can go there, have a look at the answer. This was said by an umpire. Who said this and what was the incident? Let's see how many of you get this right. I'm looking at two answers. The name alone isn't going to do the trick for you guys. Name and I need the incident. I'm looking at two answers for this question. One is enough. Time starts now. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes for this. Simon Toffel on Dharmasena awarding 6 runs. Shane Warne about the overthrow. Kumar Dharmasena after he gave 6 runs to the 5. Dharmasena, Shane Warne. Got some. But it off. Toffel, it should have been 5 runs. Dharmasena for awarding 6 runs for Stoke ball. Hits the bat while running for second run. Kumar Dharmasena after he gave 6 runs instead of 5. Shane Warne about the overthrow. Simon Toffel on Dharmasena awarding 6 runs. Kumar Dharmasena overthrow. Toffel and Dharmasena awarding 6 runs. Overthrow. Simon Toffel said England should have been given 5 runs but not 6 for the overthrow. Srinivasan V. Radhika Tirumalai. Kumar Dharmasena said evergreen Tamil songs overthrow. Simon Toffel on error of judgment of Dharmasena. Selvam Sridhar Dharmasena. MCC told for Stokes overthrow 6. Dharmasena said 6 for the overthrow. Sivasaran came to Selvam Sridhar. Kumar Dharmasena. Selvam Sridhar overthrow. Selvam Sridhar, one answer is Dharmasena, another answer is overthrow. Time up, guys. Time up, guys. Who is there? Your take on this question?
Yes, I think this is the comment made by Simon Toff on
Right?
Kumar Dharmasena's mistake.
You guys have hit the final ball for a 6. Not like Stokes, this is a proper helicopter shot. You guys have smashed it out of the ground. Satyanarayan and the others, including Louis sir, outstanding guys. Yes, guys. The trick here is the court clearly states that they. So it was never about Kumar Dharmasena talking about this incident. It was always going to be someone else who did not officiate that game, and it was Simon Toffel. This happened right after uh, the day after the final. It was Simon Toffel who said it's a clear mistake, it's an error of judgment, and the law states that if the boundary results from an overthrow or from the willful act of a fielder, the runs scored shall be any runs or penalties awarded to either side, and the allowance for the boundary and the runs completed by the batsman together run in progress if they had already crossed at the instant of the throw or the act. TV replays clearly showed that Adil Rashid and Ben Stokes had not crossed for the second run when Guptill released the ball to the team. When Guptill released the throw, Ben Stokes and Adil Rashid had crossed for the second run, so it should have been 5 runs, but it was awarded as 6 runs for England. So that was the incident. Simon Toffel was the person who said this. That's it, guys. We have come to the end of this session. 20 questions, 80 minutes. Louisa, what do you think about the
Yes,
quiz and the participants?
yeah, it was very engaging, and this quiz shows that all the boys are really following cricket everywhere, particularly the World Cup. World Cup, as he normally attracts a lot of interest. This World Cup format is a very long one. It's very
Yeah,
difficult to
nine
follow
league
the entire
matches.
World Cup. Yeah, 9 league matches is a very long format. It's very, very difficult to follow the entire tournament. I actually didn't follow the entire tournament. I think these kids are very knowledgeable when it comes to cricket. They actually they know better than me when it comes to all this. They know everything.
Right. Seldom Sitter
Their knowledge
says,
is
good job,
unlimited.
everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. It was wonderful, guys. You guys rocked completely. Regret that the special message from the Indian cricketer could not be posted during this last, say, what, 80 minutes. We tried doing it. Indian all-rounder Vijay Shankar had a special visit in the community tab by tomorrow. Guys, Louiser has been doing an amazing job because a lot of these special drills that you guys can do at home. Louiser has been coming up with a lot of tips for you guys. It's out there in Sports World YouTube channel. You guys can go have a look at it. In fact, we have received a video from a cricketer from West Indies, Grenada. He has listened to us and came up with his questions, his bowling action to Louiser. You can ask your questions to Mr. Louis. The number it's there in all the videos. Subscribe to Sports World, guys, for more such videos. We'll be doing a lot of special live shows like this, live sessions, live quiz competitions. And Louis sir will be picking 3 lucky winners from today's special quiz. The winners will be announced this Sunday. You guys will you guys have a look at the community tab, the community page. We will put up a post announcing the winners. Come over here, have a look at it. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this special quiz, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to come up with a lot of special video segments in Sports Ruler in the next 2 3 weeks. Subscribe to Sports Ruler, guys. Stay tuned for a lot of updates, inspiring stories. Let's inspire one another. These are really tough times. Louis, sir, you have been doing an amazing job, sir. Thank you so much for that. So all your
Thank
drills
you,
and
Bhagwati.
costing
You too.
messages.
You've been a great support for me in putting out all the videos, which will be really useful for the kids.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And the backend team that's currently working on in coming up with this live streaming. Thank you so much, guys. Adi, John, Harris, you guys have been fantastic. Great stuff, guys. Uh, subscribe to Sportswear, guys, for more such videos. Thank you, guys. Take care.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Bye bye, guys. Take care. Stay safe.